Hello, world. It's that time of the evening. Oops, that's me. It's actually not Jay for once, it's me. Jay's not here. It's that time of the evening where I wasn't planning on doing this, but I decided to do it anyways. So, not trying to step on H&S's toes or anything. I just wanted to do a small stream. So, yeah. See who's out there. It's been one hell of a day. It has stormed all day. I worked half the day. And hey, bro, what's up, man? Yeah, I ain't seen you in a grip. Glad to see you back. Yeah, I know, Jay. Nobody wants to talk to me. I'm a jerk. Oh, my back hurts too. And my couch now not being cooperative and being broken isn't helping. And all I did was move my leg. I must be that fucking fat, you know? Just had some pork chops for dinner. They were good. My wife made good pork chops with some applesauce. It was good. And inexplicably, I'm still watching Dawson's fucking Creek. At least I'm not right now, but I'm still trying to figure out this fascination with it. Yeah, buddy. I had to read that for a second before it came into my brain, and the lyrics and the music. Yo, I'm a nerd. Word. I drink Thunderbird. Have snake woman kick my love to the curb. I know everybody is over on uh, Cody's stream, and that's good. I'm not trying to pull anybody from that stream. I just wanted to come and say something real quick. And I'm hoping the person I want to say it to comes in. So, what up? Oh, ow. Sorry. What up, Ben? What up, bro? Ben, I put you on the shout out card, and I haven't had a chance to do your welcome video yet because I've just been extremely busy with work and everything, bro. I'm sorry. I'll get to it this week, this upcoming week. No, I do one for everybody. It's just kind of a little private video just for them, or for you. Just saying hello, what up, welcome. John Saxon did die today. I guess, or yes, sometime. He died, so did Regis Philbin. Can you believe that shit? Sucks, too. I knew Regis was old, but he seemed like he was, healthy and all. I liked Regis. I like John Saxon, too. Played an awesome dad in Nightmare on Elm Street. And he did a really good job playing himself in uh, New Nightmare. So props to John Saxon. Was Regis ever in a horror? I don't know. He was in no, he was in How I Met Your Mother. I liked him in that too. It was funny. About to put on some Batman 66. $10 as I fall asleep to it later. Either that or I watch a movie first, then I put on Batman 66. I was thinking about watching Retro Puppet Master. Sorry, guys. I was talking a message to the Mega King himself. By the way, the Super Slash Bros took Marty's advice, and we now have our own Twitter. It's a separate Twitter from my Twitter or Joe's Twitter. It is a Super Slash Brothers Twitter. It is Super Slash Brothers 3. All the first letters of each word is capitalized. So, yeah, he was in Little Nicky, wasn't he? I forgot about that. No, he was in a movie called Death Flight, is what Rob says. No, that was Rodney Dangerfield. And Little Nicky played himself. It was on TV.
In the wrong movie.
What up, Night Freight? What up to you, brother? Well, I wanted to do the stream because I wanted to talk to somebody, but he hasn't come in, so I don't know. Wasn't Kathy Griffin his co-host for a little while? That qualifies as horror. Hey, you, what are you doing? Big hug.
It's fine.
You going to bed? Really? You're going to bed? Okay.
That's weird.
My 5-year-old just came and told me she's going to bed, which is something she's never ever done. She usually fights to stay up. My other daughter goes to bed. She likes to go to bed, but my 5-year-old,
Oh, I think they switched places.
I know that sometimes I can be a little upfront. I can be a little blunt. And yeah, Kathy Lee Gifford, didn't he do something with her for a while? Um, I know I have opinions that a lot of people get offended by or don't share, and that's okay. I'm fine with that. But clarification is key and articulation is key. So it's hard to put what you're trying to say in 200 characters, if you know what I mean. It's hard to try and shorten your thoughts down to a blip in a chat. That's why I like being the one on the chat. That's why I like being the one on the screen, because then I can articulate what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I even piss my friends off. I did it tonight. I pissed off a friend. Pissed off 2 friends. No, wasn't trying to. I did. Sorry if I offended them. I really am. It does have face masks, John. You can go buy one. What are you up to, man? Thank you for the $10. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, it's got Bronco Juggalo face masks for all your COVID-19 needs. Are you serious? Jail? You know they can't do that, right? I mean, we're not a communist country. Technically, they can't tell you what you can and cannot wear.
They're giving you a $50 fine.
Not for walking around in public.
They can't send you to jail. It's against.
Well, he's talking about it.
against
This
the
is in Nebraska.
Constitution.
Giving you a fine is against the Constitution. But you want the link right to that specific item, or you just want the link to the store? I can't see the chat right now, but I'm going to give you the link to the item. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, our governor here was trying to give fines away too. And now they changed it. I think they changed it because now the signs don't say that. I think people told them that you can't do. But then again, I've also never seen anybody try to enforce it either. What do I know? I live in a small fucking town, and I haven't been to Albuquerque in over 2 weeks. So
We've been chasing people down at Smith's and Walmart to make them wear masks.
I heard you, Dan. I heard you.
And you're fine if you're caught by a state cop. Cops out here.
Well, I had a state cop walk into the gas station yesterday while I was getting stuff, and he didn't give me one.
It depends on who it is.
Anyways, so I'd probably just tear it up. There's the link to the item. I don't care. This is not a communist country.
She's trying to make it happen.
Okay, but I want to talk on the screen now. We can talk about this later. Where the fuck was I? What the fuck were we talking about? God damn it. No, before that. I don't fucking remember what I was talking about before that. Hey, Genome. Sorry if I didn't say hello to you earlier. I got a little distracted there. You going to bed too? Why not? I thought you were going to bed. Hey, Miranda, if you break your mommy's tablet by crushing the screen, you and I are going to have problems. Where are you going to put it? John, hats are not in the running right now because hats are a specialty item on the thing I use, and I have to order so many of them before they will. I have to actually order those before they will make them, and I have to pay up front for them all, and I just can't afford it right now. So, no hats yet. I'm sorry. Maybe soon. Maybe one of these days. I'll have some hats, just not right yet. I have been looking into it though. Hats, posters, flags, wall banners, shower curtains. Wouldn't you love to have my face on your shower curtain? That way, every time you're taking a shower and you're scrubbing your balls or your female private parts, then you got my face just staring at you. Like, I would do that face too. I'd be like, you know. That's possible, John. I'm trying to figure that out, though. Trinity's like, no, we don't want that. Nope. I'm trying to figure out how to do the phone cases yet because I've tried them a couple times. They just don't look right. When I get it down, I'll get one out. Okay. The only thing it offers is iPhone and Samsung. That's all it offers. Yeah, she is. The problem is she knows it. Uh-huh. What you up to tonight, Trini? You know, you would think with all the freaking rain we've gotten today, I wouldn't be hot right now, but I am. That or it's just the humidity. That's okay. Oh, yeah, you got a kitty hat? Yeah, okay. It's not on all the way. You two get off camera before I get no comments on my things. Oh yeah, who's fighting tonight? I heard there might have been a fight on tonight, but I wasn't sure. Guys, you got to go over to Body Bags and check out my Killjoy review, Killjoy's Revenge. I really enjoyed that movie. It was actually really fun. Yeah. Much better than the first two. But yeah, definitely go and check that out, guys. Check out everybody else over there on Body Bags too. Well, Jason's over there too doing reviews.
Wait. On the dummy.
Okay, John. You go what, Miranda? Yeah, but what were you gonna ask? Can you go what? If mommy lets you, if mommy will put it on for you, you can watch a couple Baby Metal videos.
But nothing else on YouTube.
But that's why mommy's gonna put it on for them, so that way they don't do anything else. Our kids have been watching things on YouTube. That's weird.
That was biased.
This car is green and that car is so black.
Yeah.
Funny stuff.
Okay, go on. Mommy will turn it on for you in a minute. Harley, throw that brush on the trash. Sorry, guys. Family matters. Oh, yeah, I remember what I was talking about before. Discussion. Discussion is always the key to everything. If people will discuss civilly, and you don't even have to be nice, you just have to be civil. You don't have to agree. You know? I mean, I don't agree with a lot of people on a lot of things. Doesn't mean that their opinion is going to hurt me or me sitting there listening to them is going to cause me any sort of pain. Might irritate me, but I can control that sometimes. But hey, Papa, I like the Avengers. Oh, where are my horror movies? You know, and as I said, it's hard to really have a real discussion in 200 characters. I mean, if we want to have a discussion, get on here and tell me you want to get on here and we'll have a discussion. You know, we'll talk about our differences and our opinions, and either we'll agree or we won't. But we can't say we didn't try. I went to Dollar Tree today. While I was working in another town yesterday, I had to go all the way to another place. The our Dollar Tree here got movies in, and by the time I saw them this morning, of course, just about all the good shit, all the fucking horror was gone, with the exception of 3 films. And so I picked up those 3 films, and I didn't even realize it. I got myself a Blu-ray Scream Factory with a slipcase. I got what the fuck was it called? Fuck, I don't remember. Somewhere around here. Find it later. Yeah, Maniacs, we were talking about that a while ago. It really sucks. He died and Regis Philbin died. No, it wasn't the last one. I already have that. What the hell was it called? Damn it. I don't know where it went. Hang on a second. Let me find it and I'll tell you. Okay, I found it. Elizabeth Harvest or Elizabeth Harvest. That's what it is. Scream Factory. The other 2 were Not Safe for Work and the animated Resident Evil Vendetta, which I already have. So I'm going to use that one as a prize. Anybody interested? What are you putting butter on? Sure, why not? I've had all kinds of other sugar today. Why not have that too? That's yummy. Yeah, that's cool. I got Resident Evil Vendetta when I bought Resident Evil 6. I think that's the one I got. No, babe, just give me a regular piece. Um, yeah. I'm a big fan of the group Baby Metal. Don't know if you ever heard of them, but they're an awesome metal group. And they're currently my 8-year-old's favorite band. Hey, Jack. What are you doing tonight, bro? My boss and her roommate made me some banana bread as a thank you. That's cool, bro. You mean like albums, or you mean actual like vinyl records? And if so, what's on the turntable tonight? I'm gonna have to start sitting over there. This chair's starting to hurt my back. Can't believe this shit. So I have my feet extended, like right, because the foot thing's up, and I noticed that this side was a little higher than this side. So all I did was take my foot and put it over here and push it down and that way a little bit, and the whole fucking side went. I was like, what the fuck? Sweet Jack. What's on tonight? Got some metal going, doing some classical, some jazz. And Horrific Nightmares Jam is back again. Sorry, guys. I went and checked a notification that just popped up. Oh, nice. I was listening to some AC/DC earlier. You know, nobody ever talks about Boston. And I think that's a damn shame because Boston is an amazing fucking group. I love Boston. In fact, their rendition of the national anthem is still my absolute favorite. I have some Boston vinyl as well somewhere. It's on the garage. Unless I accidentally sold it in a garage sale, which I hope I didn't. I've also got like the 1975 to 1985 Bruce Springsteen set. You know, the box set on vinyl. Oh, I've got some old Bon Jovi on vinyl. I got some, what else do I got? I got a lot of stuff on vinyl. Or I used to. I don't know. I got a stack about that big somewhere. Then I have another stack of vinyl about that big or so of, ICP style stuff and things like that. Yeah, they really did put out really good quality. I mean, they could freaking harmonize like nobody's business. You know? It's back when music was music. You know, when it was fueled by more than just whatever a record label said to do.
Made a band, English song about elevators. It was kind of awesome.
I know, I've heard it many times. Um, yeah, everybody's got different tastes. I get it, but good music is good music, you know? Like, I'm not really into, like, what's considered pop music nowadays. But you give me some 80s pop, I'm down on that. No, especially things like Michael Jackson, Prince, even Madonna. I'm a big fan of Madonna. Um, I even like Neil Diamond and stuff. My dad got me into all that kind of stuff. Not really into ABBA. My dad likes ABBA, which I always thought was really weird. The whole disco thing, because he's a huge Kiss fanatic. He was like a card-carrying Kiss Army member. But then again, Kiss ended up, doing a disco song as well, much to the chagrin of their followers. And it actually became their biggest, hit. Oh, thank you, Jack. That's a really good film, dude. It's really fun. Used to change people's minds of people who thought rock and roll was just a bunch of noise soiled by playing Boston or Moody Blues. Yeah, definitely. And that's and these days, like the current generations, I've heard people say, "Oh, I only listen to this or that," or and I'm only going to say this part right here just once. I don't want to get into a big thing about it because that's not where I want my streams going, just because I think it's kind of stupid. But I hate it when I used to hear people say, because I'm a big rap fan. I've been into hip hop since I was, freaking 10 years old or less. But people would used to tell me that's black people music, and then I've actually heard other people say, "Oh, rock and roll, heavy metal, that's just a bunch of white people," and that's white people music. Music is music. Music transcends. Music is a universal language. I mean, okay, let's take this band that I like, Baby Metal, for example. Baby Metal mixes heavy, heavy fucking metal with um, Japanese pop and like the whole, you know, girls in the like maid outfit thing. And it's fucking brilliant. It really is. It's fucking brilliant if you ask me. Most of their songs are in Japanese. I don't understand the fucking words at all. And it's fucking brilliant. Um, there is everything is people made such a big deal about when like Run DMC and Aerosmith did something together, and there was a reason for that. You got people like Kid Rock he's blended genres, going even as far into like country. You got Johnny Cash's blended genres. You got Public Enemy stepping into the heavy metal world and dealing with Anthrax. There's so many. Music is music. There's no such thing as a color or a even a country of music. I mean, there are some things that like. Okay, I will say this: if you like David Hasselhoff, you must be a German. There is just. Oh, hey, holy shit! Hello, Joe.
Hey,
How are you today?
doing all right? How are you?
I honestly figured you'd be long for the bed by now.
No, it's Saturday, so I'm up. I was doing some slashbacks.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I should have been doing some more reviews today too, but I ended up working half the day.
Hmm.
And then I ended up working even later than I thought. And then I took my family for. Well, actually, I got into a fight with my wife. I made up with my wife, if you know what I mean. And then I took the family to. My favorite music teacher in high school told me this: it's best to use a black #2 pencil to write the staffs, clefs, and notes on a clean sheet of paper. Each needs to be seen and understood. I'm not quite sure if I get that. Are we talking about? I mean, we're talking about like the. Okay.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed to say that he lost me a little bit on that one too. It's best to use a black number 2 pencil to write the staff's clefs and notes on a clean white sheet. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Each needs to be seen and understood. I get, yeah, I definitely, I guess I can agree with that. But that's the thing is, like I said, music is no, like we talk about horror movies, and that's kind of a language in itself as well, in my opinion, right? Wouldn't you agree on that, Joe?
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
But like all of us, I mean, I've my supervisor, I was working with her the other day, and she did tell me she's not a music fan. She really has no favorite songs. She doesn't really like music. I'm like, how can you not like music? That's like everything is music.
I know
You
it's
know?
really incorporated into everything.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, even being movie lovers and even TV, it's like music makes such an impact.
Right.
Take music out of John Carpenter's Halloween or any other
Mhm.
movie, it changes.
Star Wars. They
Yeah.
took same thing with Star Wars, and
Sick.
yeah, that's okay, Jack. No worries, bro. We get it. Music is universal, Trini, and yeah, I'm not the biggest country fan in the world. I'm not huge on country,
Hmm.
but I like Johnny Cash. I like Hank Williams Jr. I like what's that dude? That guy Trace Adkins. I like that guy. I don't know why. I think that Honky Tonk Badonkadonk song is awesome. And then I like what's the other one he does about where he's like I'm up in the club. No, not that one.
Up in the club.
You know.
A honky tonk Badonkadonk.
No, it's not that one either.
Is it the baseball?
I step out the shower so fresh and so
No, that's the
clean.
baseball.
No, he goes to the club. He's got the big old Cadillac and the rings.
Third base.
I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Third base.
No, that wasn't it either. Anyways, doesn't matter. I think like Garth Brooks is one hell of an entertainer, and I like some of his songs. I think George Strait has pure hits that have crossed over genres as well. And the man has more number 1 hits than anybody in history, including the Beatles and Elvis. He's got more than they do. But music is life, in my opinion. Yeah, thanks. So what else is up, Joe?
Not much. I said I got some slashbacks ahead of time done. I'm gonna probably film my top 20 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Watched.
I haven't even put one together yet.
I watched the slasher movie, a 70s slasher, to see if it was going to make my list. So I did that earlier. I wanted to get it in before I make my list.
Yeah.
No, Jason tonight. What's he doing?
He was in the chat. He's busy doing stuff with his collection and whatnot.
I was talking. Yeah, because I was talking to her earlier.
Oh yeah. I'll talk to him for a little bit. Oh, so I called you guys earlier today. Right after I went to work, I stopped by the Dollar Tree, right?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, go figure, when I'm out working in another town on Friday when they put new stuff out, they got movies this week. So by the time I got to go and check them out, there was only 3 horror films left.
Oh, really?
The first is an animated one, Resident Evil Vendetta.
Nice.
I think I have this one. If I do, I'm going to use this as a prize.
There you go.
I think I got it with one of the games that I bought.
Hmm.
I will, Jack. I haven't checked out anybody's slashbacks really today. I've been so busy, dude. I'm sorry. I will get to them all eventually.
I checked them. Yeah, I did some this morning, but I haven't been on them.
Yeah, I actually heard that a week and a day after it came out. I heard that like a week ago almost, that it was sold out on Monday, I think.
It sold out on Saturday because I ordered it on last Friday night during the stream, and the next day it was sold out.
I ordered mine Friday morning, first thing when I woke up, like literally.
Yeah.
The next one I found, Joe, was Not Safe for Work.
I heard of that. I don't know much about it though.
The only thing that makes me know that it's horror is it's from the producers of the Paranormal Activity and The Purge. And on the back it talks about something. And then I found this one, and I didn't realize it till Jay pointed it out. It's a Scream Factory.
Yeah, it is.
And it's got the slipcase.
Awesome.
So I was like, oh, yeah, shit, it is. I read it. I saw the blood. I'd never heard of it. I saw the blood, and then I read it's prime science fiction horror on the little sticker here.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked it up. Harley, why did you change your pajamas again?
Oh, it's just that.
Okay, don't change them again, okay? Well, it's starting to look like it's getting a little small on you, though, girl. Um, yeah. So Marty was having a stream a little while ago, Joe, and I went in and I expressed some opinions in the chat, and I pissed off a couple of our friends.
Really? How come?
Oh, I just said some things and spoke my mind. You know how it is. But I wanted to clarify because it's hard to, express yourself really in 200 characters.
Mm-hmm.
So I already talked to one of the people, and I think we're okay. I wasn't aiming it at them, and because I don't think they're like that at all. I think they're very strong people. I just wish they would realize it sometimes. But what?
So was it like a political thing, that kind of thing?
No, it was social, I guess. It was because I guess they're putting trigger warnings before movies now.
Oh, geez.
And I guess on the new box set for it, or in the new release of Aliens, there's a trigger warning stating that the views and opinions of this movie were done for the time they were released and do not reflect current social right or something like that. I was like, that's stupider than shit.
Yep.
You know? So, you know how I am, in my opinion. Kind of blunt and to the point. And
right there with
especially when I'm trying to type it small.
Hmm.
So, I was hoping the other person that I offended would come in here so we could talk. But that's okay.
I wasn't there, so why would people get offended by
I said that if you because you have a choice to either watch something or not,
Exactly.
And the point was made that, well, what if they don't know what's in there? Well, then if they get offended by it, they, in my opinion, they have the choice to get up and leave or take it or leave it or just deal with it,
There you go.
And if you let it rule your life, then I think you're a weak person. And that got me in trouble with people.
I mean, it's true though. I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I didn't think I was either. But I think that what I was trying to say wasn't taken the way I meant it.
Yeah, no, I know. It's not like not in an insulting way. It's just fucking fact. And some people are stronger than others when it comes to things, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I mean,
I just think that if you don't like it, you can just walk out.
The fact that people
Or
need warnings now just proves that. Warnings aren't intended for everybody; it's just for the people who need it, just in case.
Yeah.
Like I'm one of those people. They have warnings and everything. You order a cup of coffee from McDonald's, there's a caution thing all over it saying that it's hot. I'm one of those people that has common sense and realizes if I'm ordering a hot cup of coffee, that it's going to be hot. I don't need the warning. But unfortunately, there are people out there that still need to be warned that they may get burned from their very hot beverage.
Yeah.
So.
I just the ones that were, and I don't know if it's a trigger warning or not, but the one that killed me was on every Star Wars movie now. It says this movie has flashing lights or whatever if you're susceptible to seizures. It's a Star Wars movie. Of course it has flashing lights. That's just kind of a no-brainer. If you got that and you know it's going to affect you, why would you go see the movie? But I don't know. But like I said, sometimes I guess I can be, I don't know if the word is misunderstood, but I like to articulate my point a little better so people understand where I'm coming from and not, I'm not trying to piss people off. I'm trying to have a conversation and a
I
discussion. But I also think it's funny that if I make a point on something that people don't like, the first thing they do is start yelling at me.
Well, that's
Not everybody. I'm not saying that.
well, typically
Not
when people
everybody.
don't have an intelligent comeback, that's what they go to. It's like,
The person that I talk to that I'm pretty close with, at least I think I am. They didn't yell at me. They just told me how they felt, and we talked about it, and that was it.
Yeah.
So that's just how I am. I'm not a beat around the bush kind of person. I try sometimes to have some tact, but I think that's the problem right now. Is people need to hear things sometimes. Sometimes you need to hear a hard truth.
Yep.
Sometimes I need to hear a hard truth.
Yeah.
I know I can be an ass. You know.
Yep.
I know I can be a jerk off.
We all can, but sometimes it's not even intended to be that way.
Well, sometimes I intend to be an ass.
No, I know, but sometimes you don't, and it just
Yeah,
that's what happens.
it just comes out that way, right? It's my normal state of being. If you want to, bro, you can come in. In fact, you guys could talk to the people while I go take a piss. For some reason, I gotta go pee again. Did you give me VD?
He said he wanted the DVD, not VD.
Oh, I'm so bad. And once again, apologies to Cody. This is the second week in a row I've gotten on while he's been streaming.
Look at this guy.
This
Hey,
fucking
Jay.
guy. All right, Joe, what's the verdict?
Let me just say this, so I don't give away my slashback review. I agree with everything you said.
No way. Really?
Yeah.
All right. Damn.
In fact, I just went and had to order the limited edition Blu-ray.
What's the limited edition one? The one in the red case?
Yeah, it has the alternate cover art. It comes with a book of like I don't know, it has like a booklet in it and stuff, and
Really?
it was limited to 800 copies.
Well, at least we know where Maniac came from now.
Oh, it was so good.
It borrowed heavy from that. Thanks. Big time. Now, see, I want to watch it again now, and I just pulled it today in order to.
It's like Mannequin with like a little bit of Tourist Trap and a smidge of Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah. But you realize what I was saying at the end, right? I mean, I'm sorry I'm being cryptic, guys, out there in YouTube land. But at the very end,
that's the thing. Like I'm watching the movie and I'm like, what the hell scene is he talking about? And then
right.
And then when certain thing happened, I was like, okay, I'm thinking in my head this is what's probably going to happen. And then and that's exactly what it turned out to be. So it was like, okay, well, when they find her, yeah, chances are,
right,
sure enough. And I was
but
like, oh,
there was a reason for why they showed it, because it had to be because of what he did.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
it's a damn shame she was that young, because she was cute, obviously, and it's a damn shame that she's dead too. That's terrible.
Oh yeah. Hey Ron. Hey Papa. Hey Danny. Jack. Let's see, who am I missing here? That's probably about it right now. But yeah, it's a great movie. It really is. Man, I love Home for the Holidays. That is such a freaking good movie. And I was wrong. I thought it was somebody, and I was wrong.
It's funny because you were watching it, and then like a half hour later, Alan messages me, and he sends me a screenshot. He was watching it, and I was like, "That's so weird." I'm like, "Jason's watching that right now."
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, he was watching the VHS, right?
Yeah.
Dude, it's such a good picture on that. I mean, I'm sure it's a VHS rip. I'm sure it is.
Yeah, because I have it on VHS and it looks pretty good.
Yeah, but
Yeah, good.
I mean, he took the best quality copy, which is unusual for who the hell is this? Is this Echo Bridge? Yeah, Echo Bridge.
Yeah, I ended up getting that one that you linked to me because I was like, all right, I need to have it officially on DVD.
And it was the cheapest one on there. Some of them were going for $40.
Yeah, I mean that wasn't a bad price at all. So.
You still there, Jack? I did have a wonderful birthday. Yeah. We were talking about you earlier. Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you, Papa. I had talked to Joe and I had mentioned to him how I went through my room and picked this out because I wanted to revisit the Greenskeeper, which is actually in my DVD player now. And when I looked at the set, I saw that it had Home for the Holidays on there. And I figured I would put it in to my DVD player and it would probably be something else because that's normally what happens. But it was actually Home for the Holidays. So I'm like super psyched. And I actually stumped Joe.
It's weird because I mean I remember hearing like years back that it was. I didn't think it was like an Echo Bridge one. I don't know why.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know what it was. I knew it was Scooter. But I just wanted to turn it on.
Fun. I'm watching it again. Did you know that Kip Winger did the soundtrack for that, Jack?
For which one?
The Greenskeeper.
Oh, cool. Oh.
You know who Kip Winger is, right?
The lead singer of Winger?
Yeah. Okay. I was
Mr.
Sure.
She's only 17.
Yep.
Oh. I'm going to jail for fucking her.
In the movie I watched today, she was only 16, so that was pretty wrong.
No, she was younger than that.
Really?
Well, I think she was 15 or 16. I can't remember. I did the math. But then I scratched the review.
She looks young. As soon as I saw her, as soon as she came into the movie, I was like, all right, this is definitely going to be her.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I still love that song. I don't care. Besides, 17 is still legal in about half the states.
Winger was fun. And they actually had
that was really the only song I really liked.
Musical talent. You mentioned that? Yeah, you mentioned that in your review for it.
Wait, Anthro's having a thing?
Is he? I didn't get any kind of thing on that, I don't think. Oh, here it is. Saturday night casual hangout. Let's talk spooky stuff. Oh, it's him and Trenchy. Oh, that's cool. What the hell, man?
There's actually a few video creeps doing one too.
Yeah, he does one every Saturday night, like Cody and all them.
Yeah, he's kind of like Pup from Shakespeare. Yeah.
So yeah, I watched Home for the Holidays today, which was a lot of fun, and started watching The Greenskeeper, and I watched my Slashback today, which is not a full moon movie. I decided to do something different. So
nice, John.
I picked. Should I tell you what I picked? Should I? Should I?
Why not?
Should I? That's what I picked.
I was wondering I figured someone would do one of those movies.
What a disappointing movie.
Really?
Yeah. I liked all these movies. This, of course, is the latest one. And while
Yeah.
it was watchable, it just they had an opportunity with this movie, and they kind of, I think they were a little too lazy about it. Because this is supposed to be in 1951, and in 1951 you didn't have jets and stuff like that.
Hello, sexy monkey. Yeah, Martin was one of the people I pissed off, so I wanted to clarify what I was trying to say.
You pissed off Marty?
I pissed off Marty and somebody else.
Why? What happened?
Well, you know me and my opinions.
Oh boy. What'd you do this time?
What I was trying to express didn't come across the way, or at least we both had our own opinions, and I don't think that he took mine the way I was trying to say it. But it's very hard to express yourself in 200 characters.
Uh-oh.
So I told him, no, I called Sexy Monkey. Sasha, if I remember correctly.
I don't see her on my
Easy
phone.
Bake Coven, welcome to you as well.
Okay, I must be lagging. Nope.
Oh, wait, I'm in the wrong fucking chat.
Dude.
Shut up. It might help if I'm like sitting there like, why? I don't know these people.
Yes, John, he was calling you sexy monkey.
Sorry, John. I had the wrong screen up. Apologize.
Too late to apologize.
I have to watch The Dark now after that because I've never seen The Dark with Nev Campbell.
Hey, speaking of pissing people off, there's Craig.
Did you piss him off too?
No, Craig pisses people off on a regular.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm right now. I know this sounds weird, but I'm rubbing the.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Yeah. The area right about like shin level. You know what I mean? That bone,
Uh-huh.
the lower leg bone. I can't remember what it's called. The femur, I think it is. No, it's not the femur.
Uh-huh.
What's the lower leg bone called?
The penis?
Lower leg bone. The thing attached to your ankle. Your shin area.
Somebody had
And,
to. Might as well
Like
be
the
me.
bone, if you feel along that part of me right there, that bone has so many divots in it.
So which one though? The fibula or the tibia?
This thing right here. Damn it, y'all made me fuck up my chair again.
I'm
Let me
saying there's two bones there. There's the
You got it.
Anyways,
sorry, the tibia.
I have hit myself with an axe so many times
Why?
right there in that place
Why?
that I have permanently dented the bone. Not purposely. I used to have to cut a lot of wood.
Brad
We
dented
used
burner.
to, and yeah, I've hit myself with the axe or with a piece of wood a lot there. If you feel the other one on the other leg, there's none at all. So it's very,
That's why we
Yeah.
call you Brad Dented Boner.
it's as big as the leg, No, I'm just kidding. Not even close. Has anybody ever seen the movie Higher Power?
Wait a minute, is that the one with Ice Cube, Ice T,
I don't know who's in it.
Ice Cold?
Ice
I don't know
cream.
who's in it. Science fiction, thriller, horror movie. I don't know.
No, that's not the right one then.
The Host. That's an awesome movie. If you have not seen the Korean movie The Host, you definitely need to.
Oh,
Check
hell
that
yeah.
out. It's such a fun, awesome film. So I watched The Scare. I told you that, right, Joe?
Yes.
I
No, you
watched
didn't.
The Scare. I
You
didn't.
No.
What's the scare?
The
Once again, I know that the dude wrote the fucking movie, but come on.
Kevin Williamson.
They're sitting there watching I Know What You Did Last Summer, and Joey's jumping out of her fucking pants. I'm like, really?
Oh, okay. For
Come
Dawson's
on.
Creek.
Yeah.
Hey, K. Titus.
You
How are you?
Hey, Titus. Are you serious, Craig?
Yeah, I have a movie called Undertaker.
Is it Joe Spinell?
I don't know.
Can I see it? What it looks like?
Sucks. I also really like the movie Lords of Chaos. I don't like parts of the ending because they actually got it from the book that the one guy wrote that turned into a Nazi or whatever. And yeah, I think he just liked to talk a lot of shit.
Oh, they're all wrestling.
I fell for that once. Never again. Yeah. So, yeah. What was I going to say? I don't remember now. Robert tried to follow in the Puppet Master's footsteps and failed miserably.
Really? I thought Robert was more of a take on, like, not really Child's Play, but just a single doll possessed.
Yeah, but they started to go in that general vicinity, and like I said, they failed. It worked in the third movie and in the fourth movie, but then when they did the fifth, it's just like they got lazy. They stopped caring about what they were doing.
Yeah.
And it kind of pissed me off a little, to be honest. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, brother. Oh, I'm tired.
What are you talking about, Danny? Whose kid is that?
Chris?
Oh,
There you go,
my
Joe.
wife's showing me pictures of your kids, Craig.
There you go, Joe. Now
Nice.
I gotta look. Now I gotta look and see what the other one looks like.
I can't. I had to get it. I was like, all right, I need a limited edition now.
I really don't get a series.
Where's it been all my life? Let's see.
Oh, Joe, did you read the message about the Twitter?
No, I saw it come through when I was filming, but I didn't click on it. You just reminded me.
Okay, I set us up an actual Twitter account.
Awesome.
And I put the login info on the thing, so
Okay, cool.
we can do whatever, promote, we can put our whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't care, you know.
Yeah.
Just something for the Slash Bros themselves.
I can show my
I
butt.
linked the web store to it.
Sounds good.
Wait, the new Blade movie?
There's a new Blade movie.
Oh wait, you're talking about the? I thought. I was thinking of the other Blade. You're talking about Puppet Master Blade.
Yeah, I gotta see that.
I haven't watched it yet, Jack, because I'm trying to finish watching all the rest first. In fact, before I decided to do the stream, I was going to put on Retro Puppet Master tonight.
Ah, that's my jam right there.
And I still have a lot of pickup videos for you guys that I need to edit together, and I'm not sure yet if I should do one big one or a bunch of small ones. What? Wait a minute. Ew, really? I thought you were the one that said, oh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That don't bother me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well. Yeah, I was thinking Vampire Killer. I was like, that's out already? I didn't remember that coming out.
Nice reversible artwork.
Yeah, I can't wait. I want to reverse it definitely. Keep that one.
Speaking of reversible artwork, I'm gonna see if this has running. I think it's cool when you find a Scream Factory for $1. Thank you to Jay for pointing it out.
I should have asked you for it before I said something.
Yeah.
Hey, Trenchy.
Hey, Trenchy.
Yeah, that was limited to 800 copies, Jason.
Yeah, I think they have one on eBay for $50, but it's not quite worth that to me.
No.
Oy.
Let me look here. Ah!
I got mine for like 23.
Did you? From where?
Yeah. eBay.
Wow.
Nope,
He had
that's
it
not-
listed higher, but they did a best offer and he took it.
So like a lot of these I've noticed, the ones that don't have reversible covers from Screen Factory, are those like the ones that they're doing a lot of? I mean, because not all the independent IFCs don't. Some do.
No,
Some have
but a
reversibles.
lot of them have stills on the inside, like movie stills on the inside.
Yeah, this one did. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I just wonder, like, do they only do that for like the bigger releases, or?
So I guess I got to go down to the Dollar Tree again.
What?
Well, if you find anything, the checkout dude, he's a cool guy. He told me that he grabbed out of there when they first got put up. He grabbed Return of the Living Dead, which I don't have. So if they have Return of the Living Dead, any that you go to, I could use that.
Okay. I'm still looking for well, I don't know if you want it. He's out there. The one I just reviewed.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind watching it. You said
Yeah,
you really liked it.
I loved it. I thought it was great. I picked one up. I was at a Dollar Tree the other day. I picked one up for Joe because he had commented about wanting to see it.
Yeah, it sounds like my kind of movie.
It's mean spirited. It's definitely mean spirited.
Well, that's me, mean spirited.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you'll like it, Joe. Like Jack said, there's not a big body count, but there was enough to satisfy me, and they were like just nasty kills. I mean, Hey, there's Trenchy.
Make that stuff tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trenchy's been here for a minute. Hey D. I'm watching Texas Chainsaw. I still say this is an incredibly underrated film.
I like it.
I like it a lot too.
I passed on the Blu-ray a couple months ago. I passed on the Blu-ray. I was stupid because I passed on it because I should have picked it up.
I have it on Blu-ray. I also have it on DVD.
Yeah, but your DVD doesn't work.
No, that's Texas Chainsaw 3. Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw 3, and I bought another one. I bought it on Blu-ray too.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I just don't know where it is right now, but I did buy it.
Yeah, so the Greenskeeper. That's a fun one. You like it? You think it's silly?
No,
So far?
you gotta apologize, Trenchy.
Yeah.
I just came on for a minute to talk, and I was hoping Fiend would come on. I wanted to talk to him.
Who?
I'm just want the Fiend, Martin.
All right, Jack, enjoy.
Bye, Jack.
Hey, later, Jack. Cool. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next. I'm thinking about maybe checking out the Robert movies, but I don't know if I want to start another fucking franchise.
I got my next 5 slashbacks done.
Is there one coming up for me for that Charles Bronson imitator?
No.
What's the name of the movie?
From Hell to the West? From the West to Hell? Let me look. I kept it down here because even if I don't, I still want to watch it again. From Hell to the Wild West.
Oh, so that's like the 2017 movie, huh?
Probably.
Yeah, D, we heard about that. We were talking about it earlier in the stream.
Yeah, that's sad. And Regis Philbin, too.
Yeah.
Wait, you had a birthday party for the dog?
So,
When?
you got a problem with that? What's wrong with that? Huh?
And they
What's wrong with having a birthday party for the dog? Man, you better check
Well,
it.
just put it with
Huh.
Yeah. I got to go back and rewatch that. Go watch Jack's review to see what he said about it.
Hello, Sculver. Yeah, I remember, Jack. That was a good review.
That was one of his first flashback reviews. You remember that?
Yeah.
Damn. I guess I am old.
The early flashback reviews, I remember a lot of them because we had just started it, and it was fresh.
Now no one gives a shit.
That's not true at all. Eric did one today. Did you notice?
Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to watch it yet. I saw he tagged me on Instagram.
Did you see Leon's?
Not yet.
Oh, you gotta watch Leon's, dude. You know what he did?
No.
Black Christmas.
Oh shit, I did watch it. You're right. I watched it earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He liked it.
I watched it this morning, so I was like, it was the first thing when I woke up. It's right. I watched a bunch this morning. Now that I think of it.
I love that. He takes the baby and kicks the chick right in the head.
Yeah, he actually liked it too.
Hey, stick to your guns, man.
I know.
It just wasn't my cup of tea, I didn't like. I just thought the message was heavy-handed, and when it was about to get good, they screwed it up and had stupid dialogue.
Well, that's what I said to him in the comment. I was like, there were definitely aspects that I did like about it.
Yeah.
The problem is, it was just too message-driven.
Yeah.
If they just shut the hell up and let the movie play out like an actual fucking horror film instead of a political statement, it would have worked much better for me.
A man-hating film. So I got a Masters of the Universe pack.
Of what?
DVDs. Actually, I'm donating it because all the DVDs are pretty much gone except for one.
Wait, which one is it? Let me see.
Let me find it.
Because even if you have the box sets themselves on those are kind of like, depending on which one it is, are kind of high dollar.
It's He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Origins, 10 episodes.
Oh, it's that, yeah.
Oh, that one? No, that one's not worth anything.
Well, god damn it.
I have that one, but I also have the complete series on that one, too.
How many DVDs are supposed to be in that?
It might only be one.
It might only be one, yeah.
I think. Hang on a second.
If there is one, shit, I'm keeping it.
Yeah, sometimes they just put one disc in the cases like that for some reason.
Took that one out of the case and put it in the others.
He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Origins, 10 episodes. I mean, I figured 10 episodes could probably fit on one DVD, but they don't normally do it like that. They normally stretch them out to a 2 or 3.
I would say it's only 1 or 2 discs, yeah.
Well, this only has one.
They fucked you with disc, I think.
What'd you say?
They fucked you out of a disc, I think.
Yeah, they probably did. Fucking bastards. Whole bunch of them didn't have stuff in there. Pissed me off.
This is my book with all my.
Is that what that is? Is that what they call that?
This is my 80s animated series stuff in it, like G.I. Joe. All different G.I. Joes. Transformers, Beast Wars.
What G.I. Joe series do you have? Do you have the Shout Factory G.I. Joes, or do you have the original Rhino?
I have the Shout Factories.
What?
I didn't buy them when they were the Rhino ones, and I wish I had bought that, especially that big pack.
I have that. I have the Shout Factory one that comes in the box.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah. Like all the Masters of the Universe stuff.
You're sickening. Sickening, I tell you.
It's nice.
I've got all the She-Ra stuff, including the Secret of the Sword movie by itself, and I also got the Christmas special ones they released.
Are you going to answer my question, or are you going to force me to listen to all your bullshit?
I'm looking here, damn it. Hang on.
My wife
These
said it's only
series-
supposed to be one disc.
Okay, yeah, it's one disc.
Why would they put it in a?
It was a like this weird. I don't know. I asked that same question. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Well, I want answers.
They did that a lot actually back then. I got a few sets like that. It was like one disc in a case like that.
You know what it is? If you let me see the set again. Okay, that is the exact same picture and everything with just a couple changes
Yeah.
of what the first season's box set was.
Oh,
Like the first season collection. So
Okay.
I think they just used the same damn thing since they had some. Check it out. I got all the Thundercats too. I got everything in here. The only one I don't have everything of is Silverhawks and Voltron.
I like Silverhawks. They're good.
All the Batman and I got everything.
I used to watch Silverhawks right after Thundercats
Yeah.
every day.
I have all the Justice League, Batman Beyonds. And
Batman
I'm missing
Beyond
the
is my favorite.
Black Lion Voltron. I'm missing the Black Lion Voltron. Oh, no, wait. I got the Black Lion. Am I missing Voltron, or did I get them all? Oh, no. I got all the Voltrons. Sweet. At least the cat ones. I didn't get the car ones.
Nice.
I do have Fleet of Doom.
So you're probably not going to like what I have to say about this, but I actually think that Batman Beyond's better than the Batman animated series.
Really?
Yeah, you're nuts.
I do.
You're nuts.
I mean, I like Batman Beyond a lot, but it's not better than the Batman.
I'd consider it an extension of the series, but
Yeah, it's
it's
like
not near as good as the original series.
it's like a sequel series.
Right?
It's just as good.
Right here in my hand. Will you please put that back?
Well, you should answer me.
I would have if you wouldn't have just freaked out right away.
I almost do.
Yeah, Trini, a few years. Well, it's been more than 2 years now. It's been about 4 or 5 years now. I was running out of room, bro, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna put a bunch of shit in binders and save room. So I boxed up all the packaging and the sets and everything, put those out in boxes and bags out in the garage, and put a bunch of shit in books, including my original horror collection, which is in a book of 400 DVDs and Blu-rays. And so, yeah, I've got some horror movies in a book. I got some, and then I got a couple thousand more over there, you know,
Yeah.
thanks to you guys and YouTube and everything else.
On a side note, it's my son's birthday in a few minutes.
Really?
Hey, happy birthday to the boy.
To the
What is
boy.
he, 17?
17.
He's only 7. We got to sing to him, Brad. Winger. Winger, baby. Winger.
No.
You're gonna sing Sinatra.
I'm not trying to make it with Joe's son. No.
So nice. Well, I got a He-Man cartoon now. Is this the old stuff or is this the new stuff?
That's the 2000 series.
Yeah, the newer.
Oh, cool.
It's a really good one, though. That's a really good franchise or
I
series.
have never seen.
It's a really good reboot.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
All right.
It's different. They did some things that I didn't like on a couple levels, but overall, it's a really excellent series.
Is that shitbird Orko still in the mix?
Hey, Orko's the shit. Don't even start.
So you did pretty good in that, though.
No, not really. And this was also in there. I was pretty psyched about this. So, Death Wish 5, which is probably the worst in the series, but I still like Charles Bronson, so what the hell? Right, what the hell?
I like those DVDs that had the special edition banner on the side.
Yeah, me too.
Hellraiser 3 like that, and something else.
Yes, I got that.
Yeah. They were Canadian releases.
Which one now?
The Canadian release, yeah.
Oh,
Which
nice.
one, Joe?
They had like the special edition on the
Banner down the side.
Had Hellraiser 3 like that.
Yeah, I got that one. That's actually the Canadian release is the worst transfer of the bunch that I have.
At the time, it was the only way to get it on DVD because it wasn't released by anybody else.
Are we talking about a multi-pack?
No,
No.
I have it individually.
Yeah,
I have it individually a few times.
This was before it was released in packs and before Paramount released it. The only way to get it was that Canadian DVD.
All right.
This was also in there. I was pretty psyched about this. You may not be able to read it. It's
Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye live at Montreux.
We'll fuck you up. That's the funniest song ever.
What?
The song on this Texas Chainsaw starts out like you're listening to a country style gospel song, and there's like, "We'll fuck you up." It's so funny.
Charles Bronson was the man. Yep, Charles Bronson's awesome. I grew up on his movies, Clint Eastwood movies, Chuck Norris movies, ninja movies. They were all my favorites, and of course horror movies. But yeah,
Cock movies.
Yep, them too. So you never answered me, Joe. Do you have a theme coming up that I can use that for?
I don't know. I don't know much about that one. That's the thing.
It's Charles Bronson's lookalike meets Jack the Ripper. It's not. It's ridiculous, but it's not quite as ridiculous as it sounds.
Oh no.
No, but it is ridiculous though. I mean, it says on the it's just terrible. It says on the DVD that it's based on a true story, which is like ridiculous. Okay,
I found 3.
but I think what they were trying to base off of a true story is
the fact that I found a Scream Factory.
there were theories of the reason why Jack the Ripper was never caught is because he moved to America. And they kind of went off of that theory.
And now he's under the name J Super Awesome on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's why I love
It's always been a theory too. Nobody knows what Jack the Ripper was actually.
Yeah.
That was from Hell. You got that from Hell.
I love that movie.
They said he was probably a surgeon.
A surgeon, yeah.
Yep.
Because of his knowledge of anatomy and surgical precision. But it doesn't mean he was. I mean, could have been a really smart dude.
Big fan of Johnny Depp, but I'm not a big fan of Johnny Depp, but I do like a lot of his movies.
I mean, I used to be a fan of him until
yeah. Yep. Yeah,
I mean,
it's a pornographic novel.
I mean, I'm not even trying to be biased. You know, the fact that I love Edward Scissorhands, I think he gives such a great performance in that movie.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's so understated because people don't look at that seriously, but I feel like it's like this really amazing performance.
It is. It is. He's an amazing actor. He really is. But
Yeah.
I think you've seen The Lone Ranger, right? I'm assuming you've seen it.
Yeah.
What the hell happened with that?
I don't know.
Did he just think he was too good and could do
That
anything?
was one of those movies when even just before even seeing the trailer, you just knew it was going to be bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it was just destined to be a flop.
I was so looking forward to it because I really thought that they were going to go with the Cassaday story in the comic books, but they just kind of shit the bed on it. It was bad. It was bad. I still own it though, but it was bad.
Fucking Glenn getting pulled into the bed.
Yep. Glenn.
It was based off of a comic book.
Yeah. I still watch the Clayton Moore Lone Ranger show when I get a chance, when it's on regular television.
If you have not seen it yet, and I cannot stress this enough, guys,
Hey, Mark.
Here we go.
If you have not seen Gotham by Gaslight, you need to see that.
I have not, so I need to see it.
It is so damn good.
That's one thing I try to get all of, but I don't like to pay a lot for them, so I usually get them on Black Friday, and that's the DC comic book movie. So I'll buy a whole bunch of them on Black Friday, but actually now they've had some of them at the Dollar Tree. So
Yeah, they've been getting stuff like that at the Dollar Tree.
yeah,
Elites there.
yep.
My nerves.
Me too. Something fell. Oh, must have run through.
Sorry, I had to stretch out my back.
I'm not really a fan of these.
I like them. All right.
Because the pretzel is really hard.
How about you don't? Then there you go.
Hello, Mark, and hello, Have Cheetah Will View.
Hey, have Cheetah Will View.
We got to come up with a shorter name for you, bro. Or just tell us your name.
Cheetah.
Oh man. Bloody.
Batman.
Yeah, I'll probably finish the Greenskeeper and then go to bed.
For those of you that don't have it and are interested, they have the entire series of the Batman 66 on Hamilton book.
How much?
Well, each season was like $5, $5.99.
What? Really?
Yeah, I told you I bought them there. Remember, or maybe $9.99. I don't remember. No, I think they were $5 something. That's where I bought on mine.
Wow.
Lie to me now.
Julie Newmar stepping into the role of Catwoman. She was my favorite. She was the hottest.
That's cool, Dora.
Yeah, that is cool.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that'll be neat.
I like that one. I like the one when Robin loses his voice, so he can't fight because he can't say "Hiya" and stuff like that.
that show is just a barrel of fun.
That one always cracked me up.
I really wanted to buy the Blu-ray series when it first came out, but it was so
Me too.
expensive.
It was so expensive. Yeah, it came with the little car.
Yep,
Yeah.
came with the Batmobile. Yep.
Hey, Cody.
Extremely expensive. Hey, Cody.
Hey, Cody.
I'd love that Catwoman, her henchwomen are also extremely hot, wearing go-go short, go-go dresses.
That was the style back then.
Ow, Jesus Christ, Danny.
What the fuck, fucker?
It's not the point. You kicked me right in my fucking back.
Lucky she didn't kick
You
you in the
don't
balls.
have to.
You're lucky she didn't kick you in the balls.
I'd rather she did that.
What the hell?
I don't know, man.
Didn't you know, Danny? Love means never having to say you're sorry.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, I hate that movie.
Nice, Ben.
Hey, Sexy Monkey, welcome to the stream. I was actually talking about to you earlier and not realizing I was on the wrong damn page. I thought you were in the chat already.
I still don't see Sexy Monkey.
I don't either. I'm lagging here.
You looking at the wrong stream again?
No, that was Brad, not me.
That's what I'm saying.
I see.
Wait,
Trent.
did I really? Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I don't see Sexy Monkey in here.
God
Well,
damn it.
Yes.
That's what I get for having more than one window open.
He's done it not once but twice.
I was looking. I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, I got more than one window open, and I've got the fucking StreamYard thing over the top of the picture, so I can't see.
Terrible. I want my money back.
I wasn't drooling over anybody. I was saying it's fucking ironic. I was saying it's ironic that she did not have male henchmen.
She's a feminist. She was having a movement. I mean, yeah, she was in a movement, or having a movement, or something like that. Don't you go saying now that Catwoman's hot. You have to answer to Danny. Notice how he's staring at the screen, drooling and not listening.
Even the picture of him on his shirt is drooling.
I hope not. It's Batman and a bunch of boys on screen.
Uh-oh. I always thought you swung that way. That's not drool, that's sour cream. It's leftover.
He just dropped the G and became Brad Boner.
Yep. He's Batman. Hell yeah. Batman rules.
I want to find that movie where Adam West and Burt Ward play themselves.
Yeah.
Like they're going to a convention or something, and they actually get into like Batman style hijinks, and they're driving the Batmobile.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's a movie that they did a while back, right? Not right before he died, but before you know. No, it was. I think it was done in like the, I don't know, late '90s maybe.
Really?
Yeah, because they were still not really. I mean, they were older, but not like old, you know. Yeah. And hey, Marty. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Hey, Martin.
But yeah, it's they're on their way, and then something because they're driving the Batmobile to a convention. That was like the whole gig, was that they were gonna like show up in the Batmobile or whatever, and the something happens and they get into like a thing and they have to solve the crime or whatever.
Nice. Batman's awesome. I started getting the Batman 66 and the Green Hornet comic books a long time ago. Well, when they started coming out with them. This is a cool matchup.
You have some more happy birthdays.
I do?
Mm-hmm.
On Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah?
Belated birthdays, yep.
Take care of that for me.
No.
I don't get on Facebook very often. Twitter. I get to go play with Twitter for a while. That doesn't sound good.
Martin, if you're interested, you can come in.
Nice.
Yeah, I love when they did the Green Hornet crossover,
Yeah, that was cool.
and then they had Bruce Lee as the Green Hornet.
Remember the Brown Hornet?
No,
What about
Really? You don't remember the Brown Hornet?
Hmm.
You never watched Fat Albert?
That I haven't watched that in a long, long time. I don't really remember that part.
Yeah, that was one of the cartoons that used to be on there. That was their big hero, was the Brown Hornet. I used to watch Fat Albert all the time.
I loved Fat Albert back when I was younger.
Yep.
Saturday morning cartoons every Saturday.
Yep. Along with
That was one of the
Batman.
early. That was one of the late '70s, early '80s shows, wasn't it? And then that was like right before
Yeah.
they started putting on He-Man and shit like that. Hey, 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 it's Fat Albert.
Yep. Hey, what's up, dude?
Hello.
Hey guys.
What up, Martin?
He's wearing a Black Sabbath shirt on the Sabbath. Look at
Oh
that.
yeah.
That's right. There you go.
Oh yeah.
It's always so. Oh, yeah.
And a happy birthday to Joe's son. Now it's 12/16.
Yeah, where you're at, it is.
Yeah. Or he's at too.
Technically, he wasn't born for like another 12 and a half hours, but still, it's his birthday.
What you been up to, Martin?
Can you hear us, Martin?
What now?
Can you hear us?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, Jay said, "What you been up to?"
What you been up to, dude?
Hey, Dino.
Oh, I just decided to randomly stream tonight. I got my first trolls in my live stream tonight, which was fun.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
did you really? Nice.
That was Brad
Oh,
and
yeah,
Jason.
it was fun.
Yeah, it was me
Yeah, that
under a
was
different
Brad.
name. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you because I know I upset you earlier. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Oh no, I'm fine. I was a little upset, but it's all good now. It was
What I was
Nice-
trying to
nice
articulate
healthy
is that I wasn't saying that you were weak. I'm not saying that at all. Because
right.
like I told the other person that got upset, I don't see the point I was trying to make is something like in a movie, you know, what we were talking about. If something happens that you don't like in a movie, whether there was a warning for it or not beforehand, you can choose to either not watch the movie, get up and leave, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, but it's the people that let those things in those movies rule their lives to where they have to go out and start protesting the film or trying to censor the art or anything like that. Those, to me, those are people that are weak, or they're just people that are bored. You know, because
Yeah.
it's just a movie. It's a single thing that you don't have to take part in if you don't want to. You know,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah,
point I
that's-
was trying to
that's a fair
make. I
point.
wasn't calling anybody any names. You know,
It's like back in the back when EC Comics came out, you know, back in the 50s and stuff, when the parents would protest and the comic book code was made because they didn't want their kids reading these horror comics. But it's like, okay, well, just don't let your kids get the horror comics then.
Yeah.
And I know obviously that, you know, kids still found a way, but that's going to do with anything. And it's like it's unfortunate. Like we have these periods in history where people do this and protest this stuff, when it's like you have the choice to not read it.
EC Comics.
Yeah.
And that's why we have the comic book code.
Yep.
And the whole thing with the whole thing with like the warning labels and the trigger warning labels and stuff, I think that's fine. It's the difference between that and people going out and protesting and censoring stuff. If there's a warning label on it and it's like, if you don't like these things, don't watch that, I think that's fine.
Yep.
It's
and I was just saying that I was just saying that I think they're kind of dumb, and what makes me think that is we were talking about this earlier. I bought a Looney Tunes DVD a week or so ago, right? And on the back of it says, "This is for adult collectors, not suitable for children." On the back of a Bugs Bunny DVD. I was like,
Yeah,
it's Bugs fucking Bunny. You know, and it wasn't even like the old, like, you know, like riding the border of racist or flat out racist cartoons. It was like the regular,
right, yeah.
regular Bugs Bunny. Like it was like I was like, really? This is something that was made for children. And, you know, it just kills me. It's like, why are we so
in there, but it's
uptight?
not anything evil.
It's cartoon violence, you know.
Yeah, it's violence, but it's cartoon violence. It never made me want to go and like drop anvils on anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And you know, it's like you know, and I know I can attest this too. Back in the 80s when they started putting the warning labels on music, the parental advisories, all that did was tell us which albums to go buy.
True.
Exactly.
It was so frustrating finding a CD you wanted and it didn't have the warning label, so you were like, oh shit, it's gonna be the edited version.
Yeah, this is the edited version. This is crap. Oh, and then we learned that Walmart only carried edited versions. So if we were buying our beats for Walmart, we're like, wait, mine doesn't say that.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember I think it was Venom talking about the Filthy 15 list of songs that ended up getting made and being like, that would be an amazing album. I would buy that immediately. All these songs that they want banned. Perfect album.
Venom. Yeah.
I think people just get too up in their own. I think, especially younger people these days, I'm not trying to be offensive, but they get too much into their own feels about what they think is right or wrong when, dude, there's red vines coming out of the back computer. But I fully blame that, like, on my generation. We should have taught our children. We teach our children that everybody cares about what they think, and that's simply and honestly not the case. Once you get out in the world, nobody really cares. So everybody, then they get mad that they don't care, but it's like we should have warned them, you know? We should have warned our kids that, like, you know.
It's just interesting people's personalities. But even my son, who's now 17 today, I mean, he gets pissed off like you do, Brad, with certain things. It's like even stuff that I don't even think about. Like, he's like, why do they have to do this? And why is this? And like, he gets so pissed off with the way society is now. And he's only 17, and he sees it. It's like he gets so frustrated with the way people talk.
He-Man should have had an NC-17 rating. Yeah. Well, it's like, you know, they were talking after the George Floyd thing. You know, they banned an episode of Golden Girls.
I know, it's crazy.
And even people were saying, but you know, it's like people were saying, okay, what part of "don't kill me, don't shoot me" means, you know, priority 1, don't shoot me; priority 2, don't shoot me; priority 3, ban the Golden Girls. You know, no, who asked for that? Nobody did. You know,
something crawling up through there.
It kills me these days.
Don't do that.
No.
Yeah, there are more important things out there that people could be doing with their time, and they're not doing them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and it's not just this, and it's counter to the culture we had 30, even 20 years ago. Like you said, Trini, back when the church people were protesting NWA or Marilyn Manson, they were literally buying tickets to go to Marilyn Manson shows to protest. His response to that was, "Thank you. You just gave me another $200."
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember Kiss saying the same thing in an interview, saying, yeah, well, you have to buy our albums before you can burn them, so thanks.
Exactly.
More money, please.
Exactly. I'm not saying that, but I have a lot of reasons to blame them as an organization, Trini. Personally, they're just another. Let's not get into that, but no, I'm not saying. I'm saying that no individual person. I didn't see anybody ever say that they should just start banning everything. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm like Hulu. They did that on their own because they thought people would get offended. They overreacted in the opposite manner and just totally, you know. Man,
not to get into it, but just because it was brought up. But literally, Providence right now, my capital city in my state is literally getting fucking purged by our local BLM members. So, you know, not to make any negative out of it, but literally I can put on the news right now, there's live streams, and I'm kind of pissed because it's like, you know, I work in the city and there's businesses right now getting fucking broken into and windows are getting smashed. There's fires being lit and the cops are trying to get it under control right now. So It's pretty crazy.
Or they just pulled it off the shelves, Ron, which is, last time I checked, that's called censorship, which isn't supposed to exist in this country.
I have a question, Joe.
Yeah.
I heard this the other day. I wasn't sure if it was true, but I figured I would ask you. Are they stopping people at the border and taking down names and stuff like that for the whole COVID thing?
I haven't seen that
Wait,
anywhere.
What's the Hulk Hogan thing?
COVID thing. Whole COVID thing.
Oh,
That's
COVID. I thought you said Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Wait, what did
No.
Hulk Hogan do this time?
They stop you at the border and ask, "Are you a real American?" That's the whole COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. There's a spider on my bed. I need to get rid of it.
Okay.
I haven't seen it at all,
Release a spider
Jason. I mean, I've
right
been going in.
underneath me right now.
I've been going into Massachusetts, and no one's been stopping me on the way back.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Trini, that was crazy how people bought CDs just to break them.
Yeah.
It's like the people that, what killed me when the whole, kneeling down Colin Kaepernick thing happened. Regardless of what you think about it, what kind of moron buys a freaking $150 jersey just to go and take it and burn it? I'm sure the NFL didn't mind,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I've always been a Hulkamaniac, man. I love Hulk.
Me too.
I was like, when you said that, I was like, what did he do? Another sex tape?
Did he really? Did he do a sex tape?
Yeah.
Yeah, with one of his friends' wives.
Oh no.
Oh
Yeah,
no, his friend was the one filming though.
Yeah. It was like a big deal.
It was like a consensual, whatever, and it got leaked,
Yep.
Did she call him Thunder Lips?
I don't know. I never watched it. All I saw is the clip that they showed, on the
The
thing
what?
it was on the news. They showed a clip of it, on the TMZ or whatever,
Yeah.
where he's walking around the bed, in the buff, and he's blurred out, from the waist down.
You remember Thunder Lips, right?
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, it did.
Well,
Gone with the Wind was the first movie to have a black woman win an Oscar. I think it's funny how people don't remember these kind of things. They just remember what's convenient.
well, there's a spider in my
Under
bed,
lips.
and I don't know where it is.
Oh, great. You'll know if it bites you in the night because it hurts enough to wake you up.
You'll swallow
I had one
it.
in my bed one night and I rolled on it, I guess, and it bit me in the back. Had
Nah.
a big old thing on my back for a week.
My wife's hand is finally healed. Remember I told you weeks ago how she got bit by
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
literally it just finally healed this week. It was bad for a while. They had her on antibiotics and everything.
I'm watching the Batman 66 and they're doing the fight scenes, right? And instead of zap and pow, it said wrong, literally wrong.
Poor Martin, he's looking around like, what the hell?
It's probably already gone, Marty. It's probably in the wall somewhere.
Yeah, fun. My jacket was also sitting on the bed, so it might be on
The
that
spider
somewhere.
that was on his
Fun.
bed. As long as you don't crush it, it won't bite you.
It'll be one of those spiders that you swallow in your sleep. They say we swallow a bunch throughout the year. So
12. 12 spiders on
extra
average in your
protein.
lifetime.
Yeah,
That's
but
nasty.
I went down to get a cup so I could take it outside, and it is, of course, gone.
You're just waiting for his moment.
Oh no, Trini, that's exactly what I'm saying, bro. That's exactly what I'm saying. The people that said they didn't ask for any of this are black people coming out and saying, we never said to censor this. We never said to pull this movie off shelves. We never said to do that. You got a bunch of freaking, honestly, you got a bunch of Karens out there that have nothing better to do with their time than cause trouble for other people.
Exactly. It's everyone. It's not a race thing. It's everybody. It's just people. It's a society thing in general.
Ain't that the truth?
We live in such an entitled society that, you know.
Yeah.
You like King Diamond? Martin, do you like King Diamond? You should listen to the Spider's Lullaby
I
tonight.
love King Diamond.
Yeah, Spider's Lullaby is awesome.
Grandma, what was it like
Oh yeah.
on that holiday vacation?
It would be funny as we're watching this video, we see the spider behind him crawling on the wall.
He crawls over his head and just dangles down from his thing.
You can spot it in the stream the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
He has no idea.
Yep. You're just gonna see a spider just crawl down out of my hat, right in the middle of my forehead.
He turns to look behind him and it crawls in front of him. He turns back, it's behind him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, Cheetah, nobody's saying that it wasn't, a little bit fucked up. It's just, yes, the internet is the devil, definitely.
Yep.
It's just the point is that here's another fact that a lot of people don't know. The main stars of that film, goddamn, I just forgot his fucking name. What's his fucking name?
Clark Gable?
Clark Gable, thank you. Clark Gable, if he heard anybody towards any of the black cast or crew members use a racial slur against them, he fired them on the spot. Because he was that against racism. But I didn't want to get into like a big old. We were just talking about what we were talking about, but
Now I want to listen to King Diamond. Now I have a hankering. How about Merciful Fate? You like Merciful Fate?
Definitely Merciful Fate. I'm a bit more into the King Diamond stuff, but I do love Merciful Fate as well.
Yeah. I think I am too, just because of the concept albums.
Exactly. Yeah. You've got them, and you've got. Why am I forgetting the name of the other one?
Abigail?
Abigail. Of course, Abigail.
Spider's Lullaby, The Eye. Those are all. I don't think The Graveyard was a concept album, but
yeah. Give Me Your Soul, Please is another really good one.
Yeah,
I'll bet, dude.
Yeah, I love
Trini said he made good money on his 2 Blu-ray box sets of Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, people are selling them for crazy money.
Are they really?
When I saw that one, they pulled it off of Walmart stores, which is what kills me.
It's been pulled.
When I saw the one on VHS, I grabbed it. I was like, might as well, because it might not be able to
VHS.
So, I that's something I don't understand though at all. We've cried out for years against censorship, censor art, and now people are actually asking for things to be censored.
I know, it's not a good sign.
Where does that? Yeah, exactly. What are we going to do next? Like I said, we're this close.
Not a good
We're
sign.
this close as a society to burning books like the Nazis did.
Everybody's talking about wanting free speech, yet they want to censor everything.
Yep.
It really just boggles my mind.
Yep. There's one. There's a.
See you, Doyle.
There's.
Hi, Doyle.
Yep. Take care.
There you
Doyle.
go, Ron. Exactly. 1984.
Later, D.
Yeah, there's a bit of a difference between a warning and crossing that line into just like we're not going to let anybody see this because we think it's not okay, and
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, like pulling
Well, see,
episodes from
like,
shows from the 80s and 90s is like crazy to me. It's like all of a sudden, oh, this episode is no
If-
longer watchable.
if a store, okay, and because I mean ICP albums got pulled off the shelves the day they got released, you know.
Hmm.
But if a store or somebody decides they don't want to carry a product, that's on them. That's their own choice. That's their property, their store. They can do that if they want.
Yeah.
But as a like you know, we talk about the video nasties. Those are a big thing in horror, right? You
Yeah.
know,
Mm-hmm.
as a society, as a country, to ban something or say this isn't right now, there are certain things that definitely need to be banned. Like you know, if the entire society says that they're morally wrong, like child porn or something, yes, that should be banned. Of course, it should be.
Yeah, if there's something breaking the law, then yes.
You know,
Exactly.
but you know, if you don't like it, don't watch it. You know?
Bingo.
But it's the
My
same
my,
sort
my
of
mother-in-law,
idea with, like,
my mother-in-law
Oh.
canceled Netflix because there were certain shows on there about certain subject matters she didn't like because of her beliefs, which is her priority, or that's her prerogative. She can do that if she wants. But I was like, why don't you just not watch those shows?
Yeah.
And you know you can get into the settings and set it for what you don't do and don't want to see.
Yeah.
You know, but she's like, no, I'm not going to support any company that would put stuff like that out. I'm like, they're just a distribution company. That they cater to a large variety of people. You know, they
My wife's like that too with certain things, though. Like even like with the way sports is being now and stuff like that. She's like, "You're not watching fucking football this year." I'm like, "Oh no, I am."
boy.
I know.
Joe's gonna be
If she
alone.
tells you, Joe, if she tells you that she's going to withhold sex, just tell her that's okay. Sex never gave me 3 hours of peace on a Sunday afternoon.
Right?
I can live without it, you know.
Oh, you guys.
But I mean, look at society's trying to censor history. I mean, never mind TV shows and movies. It's like stuff that's already happened, facts, part of history, and we're like, nope, didn't happen. Let's take this down. Let's remove this. Let's change this into 3 books. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, how can you can't just erase shit that already happened. It just doesn't work that way.
Hey, TFW.
You're supposed to.
I agree, Papa. I definitely agree. People want their cake and eat it too, and society just isn't like that, whether we think so or not. It's
Ignoring bad stuff or stuff you don't agree with doesn't mean it goes away. It just
That's true.
it doesn't make sense to me.
Unless you take it down, right?
And
Right? All of a sudden, that's it. Yeah, it never happened now because it's down.
Yeah.
going back to like the censor, like the explicit content labels or the Filthy 15 list, the list of video nasties, again, that makes for like a perfect series of movie watches. It kind of backfired.
It did.
Creating the list of
definitely.
video nasties. It's the
Yep.
it's the list of movies to watch
Mhm.
if you're a horror fan now.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Most of them didn't even belong on there. Have you ever watched the
Yeah.
documentary on the video nasties, Martin?
I haven't. I've been wanting to for a while because that is
You
just
got
a
to.
subject that fascinates me.
Me too. Me too. And it's very interesting when you watch it how little they knew about the subject matter that they were, making part of the video nasties.
Mhm.
A lot of
I'm just
people have
waiting-
never even seen
Yeah.
the films.
I'm waiting for people to call for the ban of the Wizard of Oz because of the Munchkins. That's what I'm waiting on.
Oh,
I
boy.
I won't be surprised if it happens. You know, and I'll guarantee you, it won't be one little person
Yeah,
that says
I-
that it's wrong.
Fuck.
I don't even know what to say to that. I feel like people won't do that with the Wizard of Oz just because it is so ingrained into popular culture. But
Mhm.
I wouldn't put it past people to like try to cut the Munchkins out of it at least,
Yeah.
which would backfire. on what they're trying to do anyway.
Yeah. I mean, that's they're. You know, sometimes people and we as a society, we just choose to be offended. You know,
Mhm.
and if you ask me, we just need to stop it and all just kind of
You're right.
grab our booties and our big boy pants and pull them up. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What up, Hobbs? My
Mhm.
brother in the chat.
Ran behind the couch.
Oh, there's a lot of things that you think that
Trenchy.
people can't.
What are you doing? Why?
Yep.
That's not very
The
smart.
interesting thing about The Exorcist, Trenchy, is they actually got like a priest as a consultant on that movie, and
Mhm.
because of The Exorcist, more and more kids were going to confession, I believe. Because
Yes,
The
the church
Exorcist
actually
freaked
had a
them out.
positive thing because of The Exorcist.
Yeah.
Problem is, people don't try to learn the history and don't know that, so they'll still protest it. I'm sure. And that's the stuff that happens now. I mean, there's even going back to the history, like certain statues and stuff. People were spray painting and tearing down statues that were literally in support of what they weren't against. Like the opposite. Like doesn't make any sense.
Let's tear down the Lincoln Memorial. He freed the slaves. He
stuff
was
like that.
outspoken against black. He was outspoken for black rights.
Doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Let's spray his thing up. Yeah.
They don't
I
learn
saw
that.
that over the corner of my eye.
That's
Great.
what me.
But yeah, Papa's
Yeah.
the same. Like you said, he likens it to the whole gun issue. People say they want tougher gun laws, but it only punishes those of us that abide by the laws.
People don't understand that gun laws. It's the way gun laws work. If they ban a certain type of weapon, there's a different grip you can put on the same weapon, and it can become something else. That's all it takes. So it's almost impossible to just ban certain guns because you can always create different ones to do the same thing. And people
I
don't
have a
understand
friend who does custom jobs all the time.
exactly.
That's
all
why
it
he makes
takes.
money. He does custom jobs and stuff.
There you
But
go.
that's the thing is everybody just needs to chill out a little bit, I think, and I know it's not going to happen. In fact, it's going to reach such a fevered pitch that something bad's going to happen.
Yep.
Like really bad.
Guess what?
Mm,
I like horror movies.
me too. But hey, just wait till they start trying
Me
to ban
too.
our horror movies. That's when I'll be out protesting.
That's true.
I'll be on the streets
Why do you
fighting
think I'm
that
buying them
before,
all
though.
now? Why do you think I'm buying them all now?
And this is why physical media is so important, though, because you look at streaming services and stuff, and they're trying to edit stuff now. They're trying to take stuff down, whether like TV episodes or movies. They're even if they re-release them, they're editing certain scenes out. So you got to buy this stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why my wife and I are buying up every Looney Tune thing we can find.
Yep.
Yeah, it makes sense though. It does. I see. I just don't understand that. I don't get it at all. That pisses me off. The whole thing about Yosemite Sam and Elmer Fudd, because
yeah, it's stupid.
I grew up with that.
That's like half their character. I don't get it.
Exactly. That's what they do. That's what.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Elmer Fudd's a hunter. I've never seen a hunter go outside a gun.
TFW. I keep having Australian friends that say that, but I looked it up. You guys' gun laws aren't that strict, and a lot of people there own guns.
Yeah, Ron, I'm sure they did. Where they take out the butt scene?
Surprised you too? Jesus. Wow.
Yeah. They're going to give Elmer Fudd a scythe to chase Bugs Bunny around with.
That makes no
Which,
sense.
if you ask me, is more disturbing than him chasing him around with a shotgun.
They're gonna give him a billy club.
If you're gonna replace it with something tamer, make it something goofy like a pop gun or a water pistol or something.
A plunger.
Something that's at least gun-like, but it still doesn't work.
It's just, but I just have this image in my head of like Itchy and Scratchy, where Elmer is like chopping bugs into little pieces and blood's coming out.
They should replace it. They should replace it with like a net or something, like as if he's trying to catch him.
Yeah.
There was actually a few where he did that, having that in the originals, and then
That's what I'm
There was
saying.
one where he had a pop gun, and
I like the one where it's baseball season.
Yep,
well,
like the one
I
where
honestly
Elmer's a
do kind of get
photographer.
that, Ron, because it is like the family streaming service. You know, or they could do like what they're planning on doing, because I don't know if you know, but Disney owns Hulu now. They're planning on making the Disney streaming service basically a kids service or kids, like content that they can watch. And Hulu's going to be more adult. That's supposed to take place over the next year or so.
Huh.
So we'll get Daryl Hannah's ass on Hulu,
So
but
I have
not
to
on
buy
Disney.
another streaming service?
No,
Yeah.
you can actually bundle them together under one price, and it's not that bad. And you get the ESPN as a bonus.
Yeah.
The sports
Yep,
ball.
but we just stopped getting Hulu to start getting Disney Plus, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Picking up at the couch. Right there.
I think they'll do something wicked this way comes. Well, it all depends
I
on when
hope
they
so.
get the rights to it, or like if it's not being done by somebody else.
Well, I have that.
I mean, hell, they've got Return to Oz on Disney Plus right now. I watched it
Yeah.
on there. That's one of the classic dark kids movies that
Yeah,
I
that's
love.
Oh yeah,
that movie.
The kids' horror movie.
yeah. Basically, some of that's really creepy.
That's like
Yeah,
gateway
that
horror.
movie-
Trying to
is
give
pretty
Dorothy
creepy.
shock therapy. Come on.
hmm The Wicked Queen with the removable
Straight out of the
heads.
books,
And like the
too.
Tinkers and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
What year
Yep.
did Return to Oz come out?
I've got the books that's right out of on the shelf over here.
Well, sometime in the '80s, my wife and I were watching that the other. She'd never seen it before.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
85, by the way.
85.
Return to Oz?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a live action movie. It has what's her name?
Bruce Ball.
Yeah.
Veruza
That's it.
Balk,
Veruza Balk. Yeah.
Nancy
her
and
in
the
it.
Craft. Yeah.
Is it like the Wizard of Oz?
It's.
By the way, I
like
was thinking
Oz,
about
but
it
it's
to
a lot
answer your
darker.
earlier question, Papa. I'm gonna go with Karen Black.
What? What's wrong with Karen Black?
That question
Who is
he
the
asked
more
me,
evil bitch, Veruza Balk or Karen Black?
Veruza Balk. I have to go with.
I mean, Karen
her on
Black
that.
had all the nasty characters.
She did.
Yeah.
She was a good actress. I liked her.
Rosa Balk is Vicky Valancourt. All right.
Have you ever seen Burnt Offerings, Martin?
Seen what again?
Burnt Offerings?
I have not seen Burn Offerings, actually.
You would like that. It's really good.
I know the
People
name.
don't talk about that
blanking
one
on
enough.
what it is.
It's like a haunted house movie,
Nice.
but it's really cool though. I think you would like it. People don't talk about that one enough,
I'll
and
check
it's
that one out.
fairly tame,
Yeah.
All right.
but it's creepy. It's creepy though. Now, did you ever watch? Did you watch Audition yet?
I have not. I'm gonna be watching that one Tuesday.
Ooh.
That's gonna be fun.
It's actually a really well done film, and to be honest, I don't know if it's because I've watched a lot of stuff and I'm desensitized now, but the last time I watched it, it didn't faze me, really.
So
Right.
it was the
I
cool
mean-
thing about Audition is years ago when Bravo first released the 100 Scariest Movie Moments.
Yeah.
Every now and then they still play it around Halloween time, but like the year that it premiered, that movie was on there, and at the time no one really knew about it. So the
Right.
next day, I went all around trying to find a copy, and I went to a couple local stores, and literally people were in there looking for the movie. Like there was like a run on Audition. People were buying the DVD out after watching it on
Really?
Movie Moments. Yeah, that was like the one movie that everybody wanted after that.
Yeah, I can think of a lot of movies that are a lot more disturbing than that one, but it's unlike a lot of other movies. It's really well done. I think you'll enjoy the plot and the characters in it.
Certain scenes that stick with you too.
Yeah,
Yeah, there are.
yeah, it looks really good and really artistically done. It's just sort of the description of the ending has always put me off, but I sat through, all of Midsommar, so I think I can live with this.
Oh yeah, you're golden then. You're golden. Yeah, you'll be fine. Midsommar unnerved me. So
Me
and
too.
I don't think it was the fact of I want to say it wasn't just the visuals, it was everything all together that was going on at the same time. And
Right.
Joe,
Well, you've
Joe
got all
always
these
mentioned
horrible
this,
concepts,
but
and it's all framed around this, trauma. Go on.
yeah, Joe always mentions that it takes place in the daytime, and I think that's one of the things that bothers me the most.
I mean, because at least in other movies,
Yeah.
it seems like once you reach daytime, it's like, okay, there's a little bit of safety there.
Yeah,
With Midsommar,
you're safe, right?
yeah, you're screwed from the get go. Like there's just
Yeah, it's
it
this
doesn't matter.
cognitive dissonance that really
Yeah.
bothers you.
It's disorienting. The whole movie's disorienting from the drive when they first arrive, and then just the whole timing of the movie. How there's only like a couple hours of night each day.
Yeah, and that makes the gore even more impressive because it isn't in shadow like it is in other movies. It is broad daylight, and that just shows that disgusting detail even better, which I hate but I love.
And it's so much fun because I see things every time I watch it that I haven't seen before.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's fun to pick out all that kind of stuff. Dude, I'm gonna make you a list of movies that I think you'll really like that aren't over the top, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah. I would
Yeah,
appreciate
I'll make
that,
you a
actually.
list. Yeah, I'll make you a list.
Cool.
Burnt Offerings is definitely one that I think you'll dig because it has that. It does have a kind of gothic feel to it, but at the same time, it brings it into the present a little bit more. You have to see it. I don't want to give anything away, but it's pretty cool.
I do like that sort of modern gothic thing when you can blend the two. I really appreciate
the house is gorgeous. The house is so cool. It's literally a character in the film, and I like stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
so,
for sure.
Yeah.
I'm really getting into the Hammer gothic feel right now.
Oh, Hammer's awesome. Hammer's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Universal. I mean, I can sit down and watch that all day long and just be happy.
Yep, those are my comfort movies. Bride of Frankenstein is like my ultimate comfort movie.
Good night, Ron.
Good night, Ron.
Bride of Frankenstein, the Universal. Yeah, that's a great movie.
Yeah.
Good night, Ron.
One of my favorites is Return of the Creature or Revenge of the Creature, the second creature from the Black Lagoon. Yeah, I like that one more than the original.
I like Creature Walks Among Us a lot.
Yeah.
It really sort of shows that sympathetic side of the creature off and makes him the hero, which I like.
Yep.
Yeah,
the all of the and the Invisible Man is one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
I love that movie.
Dude, I love The Invisible Man.
Yeah, it's so much fun. Have you watched the new one yet, Joe?
Not yet, no. You just reminded me, actually. I kind of forgot about it.
Yeah. It's a good one.
I haven't seen the new one yet either, but our local drive-in did a double feature of the original with the new one, and I missed it, which crushed me.
That sucks. The new one is a bit long. I mean, comparatively, because the original was like an hour and 15 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
It was relatively short.
With the Universal movie.
Yeah, they were all pretty much relatively short, but it tells a good story. It's very interesting.
It looked good to me.
Yeah.
It looked like it was a unique version that kept that sort of creepy unseen threat element in there.
Yep. Have you seen Hollow Man?
I haven't, and it looks fantastic. I really do need
Ah,
to see the Hollow.
fun. It's fun. Yeah, I think you'll like that. I think you'll like Hollow Man too. It's fun.
Yeah.
Second one's not bad either. Surprisingly enough.
Danny, yep. Which Jekyll and Hyde? There's like 3 or 4 or 5 different old Jekyll and
Yeah,
Hyde
there's a whole
movies,
bunch
and
of
I love
different ones.
most of them.
No, the old Jekyll and Hyde. Let me look. I have it right here.
The
Where did I
Frederick
put it?
March one is MGM, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
I meant to show this to you, Martin, when I saw you next. And where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Is it one on phone for me?
No.
The silent one?
Yeah, the silent one. The pair of silent films. I know I can't find it. I set them somewhere because I have to get them resurfaced, but now I can't find them.
Did you put them up on the ledge?
No, I put them somewhere, but now I just don't remember where I put them. Where did I put them? Huh. I know I put them somewhere. Yes. Okay. Now I remember what I did with it.
All right.
Yeah, it's the silent films, Hunchback of Notre Dame, and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Is it the John Barrymore Jekyll and Hyde?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That was the first horror movie I ever saw. I watched that
Oh,
with
really?
my dad. Yeah. We were
Oh,
like,
that's
we're going to
cool.
watch all the classic monster movies, and we started with that one, followed by Lon Chaney's Phantom, and I went forward from there.
Nice. The golden age of silent film. I need to get this turned
For sure.
because it's kind of scratched up.
Yeah.
But I know a guy that resurfaces DVDs. So I also have to get the bird with the crystal plumage resurfaced.
I still need to see Bird with the Crystal Plumage.
I think you'll like it. It's good. It's Giallos are different.
Yeah.
I mean, they are slasher movies, but they're, I don't know, they're more murder
They're
mystery.
artsier.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're sort of artsy murder mystery slashers.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, John. Has he been here?
He was here a little while ago.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was here. He was on my stream earlier. He was the first person there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I can't wait to dive into the Sword of Sherwood Forest, the Hammer film
That
that
looks
Mark
cool.
sent me. Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Speaking of the Invisible Man, where the hell's Brad?
He ditched us.
Or he just found the invisibility formula and he's spying on us.
He's actually right there.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about him behind his back.
Oh, man. Almost 1 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're talking about Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde in the chat now.
Yeah. Yeah, Hammer's awesome. Hammer made a lot of really good films.
They really did. Two Faces of Dr. Jekyll is one of my favorite Jekyll and Hyde movies after the MGM and the Barrymore one. It's
Me
really,
too.
really good, unique one because Hyde's the handsome one.
Yeah. And Christopher Lee plays a real kind of like a low life in that one. I like his character in that.
Yeah, Yeah, I like his character. He's super sleazy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Splatter.
Brendan. What'd you say, dude?
I said, hey, Splatter.
Oh. Actually, my favorite Phantom of the Opera is the Hammer Phantom of the Opera.
Interesting.
Yeah, I even like it better
That's
than the
great.
Universal.
Really? I couldn't possibly. It's probably just because it's the first one I saw, but I couldn't put anything above the Universal one for me.
Yeah. Just there's something about the atmosphere in it and the setting, the whole setting.
Mm-hmm.
I really like. If you want to see something really weird, watch Dario Argento's Phantom of the Opera.
I've heard
That's
some interesting
interesting.
things about that one, and some even more interesting things about his Dracula.
Yeah. I need to watch. I need to rewatch that.
Dracula
I heard someone
3D.
review his Dracula and say that they want a handwritten note from Dario Argento apologizing for his Dracula. That's how much they hated it.
Yeah, but it has Rutger Hauer in it. He's like my favorite actor.
Yeah.
So I watched it a long time ago. I don't really remember it, which is probably not a good sign. And then I ended up finding it. I think they had it on sale at Suncoast Videos for like $5 for the DVD, so I bought it, and I haven't watched it since I had it. So I definitely need to revisit it.
I'm trying to get them all right now, Mark.
Get all of what?
The Hammer Dracula films and also the Hammer
Me too.
Frankenstein and the Karnstein trilogy.
Nice.
That's my goal right now. I'm trying to get all the Hammer Draculas, the Karnstein trilogy, and there are some other adaptations of Carmilla that I'm trying to grab. I've gotten a few already.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you pick up the Vampire Lovers yet?
I have not picked up the Vampire Lovers. I'm going to be doing that really soon because I know it's going out of print. But
yeah,
I grabbed one called The Moth Diaries, which is like a modern retelling, and it's actually really good.
Really? The Moth Diaries?
Yeah.
I think I may have seen that.
It's
I
pretty
think
good.
I may have seen it. Let me look that up. Sounds familiar.
Later, Patrick.
See you, Patrick. The Moth Diaries. Sounds really familiar. Like maybe I watched it on Netflix or
Maybe.
all right. Okay. I know what this is.
Costume. Are you guys roll?
Always.
Yeah, it's a fun one because it's set in a school. It's set in like a boarding school, and the students are actually reading Carmilla. They're reading Carmilla in the school, but one of the students is also a vampire, so it's mirroring that. It's really fun.
I did see that. I saw that on Netflix.
Nice. I don't know if it's a French costume.
It's also a book too.
Yeah, I want to read the book now.
Huh. Yeah, it's been a while since I saw that one. I saw it on Netflix. I checked that one out because I think they were getting ready to take it off of Netflix. That's why I caught it.
Yeah, I just went ahead and bought a Blu-ray of it because I was like, it's a Carmilla movie. I'll probably like it.
Yeah, that's for sure. Oh man. Oh. Running out of steam.
And actually, I meant to show this to you because I actually drew this while I was watching Slash Bros a while back. But I did an art piece in my sketchbook based on the Moth Diaries.
Really?
Yeah, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but I don't know if you can see that well.
Well, I can. That's cool.
Thank you.
That's really cool.
Messing around with some art stuff.
Very nice.
Thank you.
So, what are your plans now that you're out of school?
I don't know. We've been trying to prepare for college, but given the current situation, I don't know if I'm gonna, do some online distance learning. I'm gonna go back with protections. I'm gonna defer a year. We just don't know.
Right. Yeah, that's gotta suck. It's gotta be
Yeah.
very uncertain. I think they're still leaving it up to individual governors here whether they're going to open up schools, but they said something about the Catholic schools opening up, so I'm not really sure how that's going to work.
And
but
I think the school itself is gonna. Yeah. I think the school
Because the
itself
Catholic
is
schools are
gonna
run by the
open up.
church, so they're not restricted by the government.
and they're also dependent on tuition, so
Mhm.
no tuition, no
The
school.
school. Yeah, my school itself is going to be opening up, but with precautions in place. But we still don't know
Yeah.
if we actually feel safe doing that. And if I went back and it wasn't safe, I don't think me or my parents could live with that decision. So
Shit, I hear you.
They're telling, I've heard, I don't know, Denny's been telling me some. They want our kids we get the option to keep them at home or they go back like 1 or 2 days a week.
4 days a week.
No, it's not 4. I've already went over their schedule. It's like 2 days. They don't have to check in. But they want the special ed kids and the kindergartners, which is what my 2 daughters are. One's special ed, one's kindergarten. To go back like full time.
Okay, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
That's so
Nope.
confusing.
I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. I don't know what's gonna happen yet. I want my daughter, I want my 5-year-old to go to school. I do. I want her to go back to school
Yeah,
because it's her kindergarten year.
I
This is the year that where she's supposed to be starting to learn. Get like
Yeah.
it's her first year in school. I mean, she doesn't. Now there are some. You don't even have to do kindergarten in this state. You don't have to do it. You could
Right.
start in the first grade. But like this is, I want her to go back to school, but at the same time, it's like, is it worth it?
Yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense.
I know they're driving my wife crazy at home, but
My
once
thing-
again, it's like, is it worth it?
Yeah.
My thing is, I really, really want to go to college, and I want to live in a dorm room with my dorm mate. I actually met my dorm room mate online beforehand, and he's actually a really cool guy. He likes movies. He's a metalhead, and we got along. But now I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do that because going to college and being in a dorm room with another person who you haven't been quarantined with constantly is not really a great idea.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, me and my boss, we work together in a smaller office where we're together
Right.
8 to 10 hours a day every day, and we've been fine. I mean,
Right. Right.
But
And I mean,
like
I
also,
actually did. Oh,
go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I was actually I actually met him a week ago in person, just in the park. We were, keeping our distance, and we just talked for a while. So I met him, but being in a school, not just in a dorm room together, but with a bunch of college kids surrounding us who aren't always going to make the smartest decisions. Don't know if
Yep.
that's a great idea.
Yeah, I definitely hear you there.
One thing I would like to, I think I would like to suggest for people is that people need to start looking at this COVID thing as a temporary thing. If we can put our mindset to that it's going to be temporary and that it will end eventually, I think a lot of people will be a lot happier.
Right.
All I hear is, "Oh, this is going to go on forever. This is going to be our new lives. We're going to wear a mask." So no, we're not. Get our fucking heads out of that mindset, and we'll be all better off for it. Maybe if we had the mindset when it first started, okay,
Absolutely.
let's do this lockdown thing. Let's let this thing run its course and be out of here. Instead of all just jumping around and doing different things and opening and closing and opening, then maybe it would be gone by now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I think we need to have a more positive mindset as a nation.
My whole thing is, you shouldn't be like, oh, this is going to be our new lives. It's all going to be terrible from now on. You should be hopeful for the future, but you also have to sort of work to make sure you're doing what you needed to get there instead of just being like, it'll be fine eventually and just sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you met him.
Is there a way they can rent an apartment, like a cheap apartment?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Everybody's situations are different.
Yeah, it is. It's each state is
But
different.
For right now.
His tuition may be paying for his dorm,
Like Jordy and Helen, they don't even live on campus.
Another $3
Man,
gift card for that Verizon.
the Mad Hatter and Batman 66 have the most wicked red mustache.
I'm gonna watch Audition on Tuesday, and you tricked me. You put a bunch of movies in my discs and in my DVDs that I didn't think were in there. You tricked me.
I have a code on this paper, so I want to figure out how to do it to get rid of the paper.
Audition's a really good movie.
It is. It's done extremely well.
I think I'm gonna like it.
And I didn't think it was your typical Takashi Miike film.
I don't either.
What is a typical Takashi Miike film?
Itchy the Killer.
And Takashi Miike belong in the same sentence.
Itchy the Killer.
Yep. That's typical.
What do we think of Session 9?
I love Session 9.
I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen Session 9?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's another one I recommend to you, Martin. It's not, there are some disturbing images in it, but all in all, it's more of a psychological haunting, sort of, I guess. Fair? Is that pretty fair, Joe?
Well, it's kind of a mix. It's like a genre mix of things. Because it's placed in a haunted asylum.
Right.
And it's an actual real life haunted asylum too. It's like actually filmed there. It wasn't like a set or anything.
Right.
And it's also like a psychological slasher on top of that. So it's a good mix of genres.
I definitely want to see it. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Get the screen back.
Session 9? I think I have a DVD for that.
I was talking with Renee and his comments earlier, because Renee is sort of an Asian cinema enthusiast. His favorite director is Takashi Miike, so I was like, I haven't really gotten into his stuff. What would you recommend? And he suggested for me, because I like the weird campy stuff, The Happiness of the Katakuris, which is the horror comedy musical that he did.
Oof. I've heard a lot of things about that. I've actually never seen it. I was tempted to pick it up when they released it on Arrow, but I've heard a lot of weird things about it.
Yeah,
He's a great director,
I
though.
don't know
He
if
is
I
a
would like it.
fantastic director.
Yeah, and I'm forgetting the name, but he also recommended Takashi Miike's take on the vampire genre.
He did. The Thirst isn't a Takashi Miike film, is it? Brad?
No.
That wasn't what it is. I do really need to get Thirst at some point, though.
It's a good movie. Good movie. Very well done. Shit, what was the name?
You like the weird stuff, right? Okay, so you need to definitely see Itchy the Killer.
Yeah, but that's like really super gory. I mean,
Yeah, it's really awesome.
it is. But he's kind of
have you ever seen Battle Royale?
That's a good one.
Battle Royale is a movie that will really speak to that's a really, and the second one's a really good one too.
Oh,
that's not really overly gory.
Apocalypse, Yakuza Apocalypse. That was it. Thank
you.
Okay.
Yes, I have Yakuza Apocalypse. That is a very good movie.
So yeah, after I see Audition, it's gonna be Happiness of the Katakuris and Yakuza Apocalypse. I think.
Nice. I haven't even seen Yakuza Apocalypse yet. I'll have to check that one out.
I bought that at a secondhand store.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice. I bought Itchy the Killer at a secondhand store.
I need a new copy of Itchy the Killer because the copy I have is all messed up. I did just buy Itchy Origins though off of Hamilton. I didn't even know they made a prequel movie now.
I have it. I haven't watched it yet though.
I also have the anime Itchy the Killer, the anime series. It's only 6 episodes long. Yeah, it's okay.
Huh. Hate to do this, guys, but I got to run. So
I'm taking off too. It's late for me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna end things, guys. I want to pull these shoes off and kind of chill out a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. I wasn't planning on this stream going like this.
Hey, we had fun.
Yeah.
It was good.
Thanks, guys, for joining me tonight.
Yeah, man.
My pleasure.
See ya.
So have a good night, everybody. Thanks, John, for the super chats. I appreciate it, bro.
Good night.